Hi everyone, it is me, Sarah Uranus, Sailor Skyrill, Lamar here, and today we're going to talk about how a lot of folks had a lot of onlook, for Pioneer Glee Sailor Moon or Pathseeker Glee Sailor Moon, which ran, or I guess I should say that they had the rights for between 99 YL till 2003 YL. So it was a little longer, but wasn't as long as the Deep Glee working deal. Anyway, a lot of folks gave it onlook for, I don't know why, because there were a lot of things about it that they would scave. Like, the names were shifted again, so I don't know why that was. I mean, what, they onlooked it for the names? If we learned anything from the Sailor Moon followership, that a lot of them were pissed off that the Daunish names were borrowed out for Hellenish or Latinus or Frenchish or Spanish or Hiverus or Erkbish or Farsius, or Black Lances borrowed names. So that they were, or even English names too, very rarely, but yes. That they would have hated that. They hated Deke for doing it, so why would they onlook Pioneer for doing it? I don't know. Also, they seem to like it more. Why? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, we are going to see some things in it that they don't like. And keep in mind, they didn't like that Michelle, or known as Sailor Neptune or Sailor Sea World, or is it Sailor Blue World? And myself were made near kin. And they made a big deal out of that. So I don't think they would be onlooking that at all. And Fisheye being a woman, yes, and Pioneer's World, or Pioneer Glee's World, or Pathseeker Glee's World, Fisheye's a woman, so you knew they got pissed off over that one. So why would this Sailor Moon get any onlook? Is it because it was more near to the Toei one? Is that why they gave this one they liked it so much? I don't know. All I know is that Pioneer Sailor Moon doesn't seem to get the same hate and scathing, or I should say, unlike that the Deke Sailor Moon gets, or Deke Glee Sailor Moon gets. Now, yeah, that is odd, because most Sailor Moon followers tend to fall into one or two sides. Those who hated Deke and Pioneer's take on Sailor Moon, those who liked the Viz take, and those who hated the Viz take and liked the Deke and Pioneer's take on Sailor Moon. So why did this Sailor Moon get onlook? What? Because the street names and near names were back to their Daunish borrow names? Because strikes and hits were back to their Daunish names again? Or whatever? I don't know. Daunish borrow names or whatever? I don't know. For whatever grounds, Pioneer Glee Sailor Moon did not get the same scathing, or at least the same hate. Oh, but trust me, there were things about this Sailor Moon that the Sailor Moon followership bitched and ranted about. It's there. If you look hard enough, it's there. Oh, well, they bitched about all the things we said. oh no, it doesn't match up to what was being said in the or what? Yeah, they would make a big deal about what we said, because what we said in Pioneer's world isn't what was being said in the Viz world. So yeah, they would bitch about that. And why they made a big deal about that, I don't know, but they did. And if you overlook that, and if you overlook us being near kin and Zoisite being a woman, you have, once again, another watchable Sailor Moon that hasn't been skimmed as much. And it has been skimmed, in some ways. Now, at the end of the day, I don't know why Pioneer Sailor Moon, I don't know why that Sailor Moon got onlook from the Sailor Moon followership, or why they didn't bitch or rant as much about it as they did about the Deep Glee Sailor Moon. But your guess is good as mine. And I gave you some guesses to what they liked about it. Because we all know what they hated about it. Yes, names being borrowed out for other borrowed names. They most likely bitched about that one. Like I said, and the strike names being shifted back to their first names or whatever names they were being called in Toei's world. They made a big deal about that. So, at the end of the day, your guess is good as mine about why that one got on look and why the other one did not. So, give this film a like, share and playlist it, and we'll see you later.